What's up, Godfather? Trying to get this piece of crap phone holder not to shake like crazy. How you doing this morning? Hey, Nisi, good morning, sweetheart. I know, love you too, girl. Good morning, Bruce. So if you guys wonder, this is what it looks like in Alaska at 4:30 in the morning. This is how light it still is. Let me show you guys this real quick. Look at that. Get a better view here in a second. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? You have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to see the sunrise, but getting some things ready. Nice. Hey, Lisa. Welcome in. How are you? It is beautiful. It really is. North, hola. What's going on? How you doing this morning? Subi. Long time no see. Oh, here you go, guys. Look at that. Once we get up here to the hay flats, I'll turn it to the side because we'll be able to see more of it over there. So hopefully everybody's doing good this morning. I am stalking you. Yes. We are headed to the airport this morning. I have to run by work first, but we're headed to the airport to fly to Pilot Station, Alaska, which is a remote village. We got some work to do out there today, so if you guys are coming through, if you don't mind double tapping that screen and hitting that like button, I'd greatly appreciate that. All right, Subi, have a good day, brother. Be safe, man. Thanks for stopping in and showing the love, man. I appreciate it. Hey, if you get a chance, leave that, I don't know if you have or not, leave the name of your new channel in my latest short so I can go sub up to you guys. Old man was asking about it too, so I'll send it to him so he can sub up as well. There she is. Good morning, Miss Alice. How are you, hon? I was telling them, Alice, this is what it looks like at 4:30 in the morning in Alaska. This is how light it is still, so. Guess who got woke up? Monkey Man, good morning. How are you? It is the cloud bank on the mountains and everything with the sun hitting the top of the mountains and stuff. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Straight ahead, almost once we get under this bridge, that, I mean, it almost looks like a picture, you know? That looks like a painting. You stole that? So I am going to bring the Starlink Mini. So hopefully I'll be able to do a live out in the village. How are you feeling, Bruce? Hopefully everything's getting better. Oh, you're home? That's awesome. Nisi, I have some pictures that I'll email you and Alice, like photographs I've taken, landscape, scenic photos, different stuff like that. Some of the ones we've actually had blown up and we have them as art in our house, hanging on the wall and stuff. So when I had them on, when I was on TikTok, some of the pictures I had, people were telling me I should have put it on TikTok Shop and sold some of them for my page and stuff, but I never did. Bruce, I have to fly out this morning, go into a remote village called Pilot Station for work. So I have to go to the airport. I'll get on Alaska Airlines and we'll take a jet to Bethel, Alaska, and then from Bethel, Alaska, hop on a small puddle jumper plane and fly into the village. I know, Godfathers. I mean, it's just, yeah. So like over here with the cloud bank against the mountains and stuff, I mean, it's beautiful. It is north, absolutely. Hello, Josephine. I know, Godfather, right? That's a good word for it, insane. Thank you, Miss Nisi. And of course the sun is coming up behind us. So this is kind of what when I tell people about our long days here, and it was this light out. It was this bright already at 3:15 this morning. Kind of wish I was pointed back the other way. The sun's just peeking over the mountains, and it's beautiful. Likes. Nice. Not good enough. You know what's interesting is last night, sorry, I'm guzzling coffee. Last night I was in Chanson's live, and his lives have been blowing up. I mean, you know, gaining like a couple hundred subs every live and 1,600 likes. And so we were testing something last night. When a troll would come in, they'd be sitting at about 60 people. A troll would come in, and I would hide the troll from the channel, and instantly the number of people in the room would go up by 20. And it was just weird. So it was like when you were, because normally you would think when you hide people that's a negative thing, but when we were hiding people, trolls that would come in, the number of people in the room active, it was like if you would hide somebody, YouTube would shoot you out on the algorithm again. Who's that, Alice? Yeah, I started wondering that too, Nisi. Because when you're gaining like that much... Oh, really? He didn't say hi? I started wondering that, Nisi, when you're gaining like hundreds of subs alive, I started wondering if it was bots, so... That's weird, Alice. I know sometimes he gets like preoccupied doing stuff and he'll miss like a big string of comments in his live and stuff, but yeah, and that sucks if it's bots, because you know those, as quick as they came in, they can be taken away too, you know. Let me add them. Yeah, he gets really, because I've gone in there before too, and I've made like 5 or 6 comments before he finally sees that I'm in there, you know. He's trying to do like 10 different things when he's on his live, I think. You were taught on your lives about it? Okay. Yeah, I've heard some people talking about stuff like that, so. Coffee, good morning, hon, how are you? A troll told you? Okay. Yeah, and if they're bots, you know, they can go away just as quick as they came, you know, so. How are you this morning, Miss Coffee, as I'm drinking my coffee? Doing good. Driving into the airport to fly out to a remote part of Alaska for work today, so. Who's that, Nisi? Oh, of course, coffee. Oh, I didn't know he was coming in there. I mean, I do coffee. It doesn't bother me. I fly so much for work that, it would suck if I was scared of flying as much as I have to fly. So I kind of enjoy flying on the small planes, the real small ones, because a lot of times it's just you and the pilot, and they fly lower. You can see wildlife. They'll fly about 100, 200 feet above the ground, so you can see a lot of wildlife and different stuff. So he's back around. Okay. Well, he's blocked in here, so Nisi, Alice can tell you why the one lady that has a channel that he hangs around all the time kind of did me dirty and stuff, so I stay away from that whole group of people. So always make peanut butter out of your peanuts. Squeezing the heck. There you go. What's up, Kurt? Oh, Butters. I missed him coming in. What's up, Butters? It's just going to be a quick trip, Godfather. I'll fly out today. I'll get in there today. The job I have to do will probably take an hour at the most. Then I'll stay there tonight and fly back home tomorrow. No, I'm not going on vacation, just flying for work, so. Thank you, girl. Love you too. Oh, we got a moose up here in the road. Got a moose in the road. Hopefully Alice is watching. Oh, hopefully the moose doesn't get hit. It can't make up its mind which way it wants to go. Hold on, guys. See if I can zoom in on it. See it up there in the road? Going back and forth. Poor thing doesn't know which way to go. There it goes. Now it's off. All right. She made it off the road. Did you guys see that? All right. Yeah, she went in the woods. She's not next to the road or anything anymore, so that's good. Hey, Ernest, how are you? Going good. We just saw a moose doing the highway dance in front of traffic, so luckily it's not busy, so she was able to get off to the side of the road okay. Have a great day, Lisa. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. About wiped out a deer earlier on your way home? Yeah, it's old school. What's up? You just missed it. We just had a moose doing the highway shuffle in front of traffic. I was driving, yesterday, down in the mountain goat area, headed down for a job, and had a bear doing the same thing. The young bear was in the road, and didn't know what direction to go and all that stuff. So they had people like pulling over to take pictures, people swerving or like trying to miss it, people trying to miss them. So I just pulled over. There was a pull off. I just pulled over and let all the madness clear before I headed on. So no, Ernest, I just left the Matt Valley. I'm actually headed into Anchorage. I have to fly out for work this morning, so I'm going to Pilot Station this morning for work. So I'm headed in, have to run into work, drop a couple things off, and then head to the airport. We are almost in Eagle River right now, Ernest. You too, old school. Take care, brother. Have a great day. Oh, okay. I live outside of Wasilla, so. How long ago did you leave, Ernest? '03, okay. Oh man, wow. Stuff has really changed since you left. You probably wouldn't recognize the Matt Valley. Well, he apparently got somebody speeding. What's up, Jay? How are you this morning? What's up, WC? Is that Nisi? Is that another Nisi channel? Yep, that's Nisi. Hold on, team WC. I saw it, then I saw the emojis. I'm like, that's Nisi. Gotta eat breakfast. You too, Godfather. Thanks for stopping in and showing love, man. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me, man. I hope you have an awesome day today. What's up with you, Jay? Do those edits, huh? After living there with that scenery, it would be hard to imagine. It really is, Butters. It really is. And I mean, I know there's other beautiful parts of the nation and stuff, but when I leave here and go other places, it just, I'm not gonna lie, it's, I can't, all I think about is getting back home, you know? gonna refresh real quick, guys. So the interesting thing about flying to remote villages is that the weather, because they generally fly, you know, their ceiling is much lower, or lower tolerance, so they have to have a much higher ceiling of clearance to be able to fly in and out of places. So sometimes you end up getting stuck at these places for longer than you intended to. So good morning, Haley, how are you? Thank you, Nisi, I appreciate it. Bye, Haley. No, it's in my work truck, so just a regular old seat. Ugh. Man, I did make coffee at home this morning, and Mary, good morning, sweetheart. How are you? Hopefully you're having an awesome start to your day. We are heading into, I got to go by work and then going to the airport to fly out for work today. We're flying to a remote village in Alaska for work, so. And then with the weather, hopefully the weather cooperates and I'll be flying home tomorrow. If the weather doesn't cooperate, then it's kind of iffy. So after tomorrow, the weather really kind of goes to crap. So if I'm not able to get out tomorrow, chances are I'll probably be stuck there till the weekend at least. All right, Butters, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping in, man. I hope you have an awesome day. Be safe out there today. Alice, I wish we could have got you a little closer to that moose in the road. I'm just glad she didn't get hit, so. Well, I'm glad you got to see her. I zoomed in. I was like, oh, we got to get zoomed in for Alice. Got to get it zoomed in. Oh, of course, Mary. Thank you for always being here. Yeah, if it was the bulls, they've already got their antlers. And that was big enough that he would have at least had spikes by now. So I didn't see any antlers. So I'm assuming it was and when I drove by, I didn't see any antlers. What's up, vlog? How are you today? I'm watching, believe that. Oh, I know. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Or ma'am, sorry. There he is, Mike, my bro. That's my bro. What's going on, brother? Thanks for stopping in, man. The Philippines. Nice. I actually spent time in the Philippines. I was in the Marine Corps. I was there when Subic Bay, when the base was, I was one of the last units at Subic Bay before they closed it down. So I've been all around Olongapo and lots of different areas there. So you're watching top. So watch, okay, too. Okay, gotcha. You need to get some sleep, sweetheart. Cooking with Love is in the building. Welcome in from the Philippines. That's awesome. Glad to have you. Welcome to Alaska. First got to get to somewhere. Yeah. Well, I'm going to run by. I have to run by the shop real quick first and drop a couple things off, and then we'll head to the airport. Airport, once I get to work is probably maybe 5 minutes from here, and then the airport's maybe 15 minutes from there. So yeah, I'm flying out today, Mike. I gotta head to a remote part of Alaska for some work, so I'll be heading to the airport to fly out. So Frexy TV vlog. What part of the Philippines? What part of the Philippines are you in? What province or what part of the Philippines? $38. Running it up. Okay, nice. Well, thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hopefully you're a subscriber to the channel so you can hang out with us more, enjoy some of this beautiful scenery. Did my bro have to get back to work? Well, if you're still in here, my bro, have a great, great day, man. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. Thank you very much. If you would leave a comment in my latest short for both your channels so I can sub back as well. let's go. It's an acceleration lane. That's what it's for, to accelerate. Oh my gosh. All right. Looks like it's a little bit cloudier here. I'm gonna refresh real quick. We'll run in here to work real quick, drop something off, and then head to the airport. Boom, 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 boom. Sometimes makes me nervous going out of town because it's like you try to anticipate, obviously you know what tools you need for the job, but you try to anticipate, okay, what could potentially go wrong with this job? What should I bring in case, so it just, because once you're out there, you're out there. You've got what you've got. And if there's something you forgot that you need, then they have to end up putting it on a plane and flying it out to you. So, oh, I know, Alice, it is. It's a beautiful sunrise this morning. All right, guys, give me 1 second here. I will be out in 1 moment. Be right back. Yeah, beware the dog. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. What's up, Rick? I had to run in and drop some paperwork off for my cohort that's going to do software upgrades that I had scheduled, and then grab the Starlink Mini from work, so I will have internet out in the village. How cold is it there right now, Rick? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go out this way. Hey, what's up, Half Empty? Good morning. Go out this way so we will miss onto the traffic. All right, on the road again. Just can't wait to get. Oh, I probably get copyrighted for that, won't I? Uh-oh, coffee timing people out, smacking people. 42, nice. Well, I say nice, that's nice for me. It's probably not nice for other people, but the coldest it's got for me was 24. Okay. I kind of was too, Alice. I was like, what? Is she timing herself out? Is she having an internal conflict? Did Nisi finally go to bed? Is she? I hope so. I know she's been up, so she's got to be tired. Mary, I'm flying to it's a place called Pilot Station. It's out on the I think it's southwest. So I'll fly about an hour on Alaska Airlines to Bethel, Alaska, which is a hub for those small villages out that way, and then I'll get on a small airplane and fly. It's about an hour, a little over an hour flight on Alaska Airlines to Bethel, and then I'll get on a small puddle jumper plane and probably fly another hour plus to the village. So So we are in downtown Anchorage here. Yeah, I'm trying to remember, Rick. I can't remember if it's south. I'm pretty sure it's southwest out that way. Aw, thank you, Alice. That's sweet. Well, I'm glad you're up with me, hanging out with me this morning. So what's crazy, I'll show you guys this here in a minute. So if you look over there, that's the port and all that. But over here to the right, can't really see it, but during the 64 quake, the ground just to the right of here was all at the same level as this, and then during the Good Friday earthquake, all that over there to the right dropped about 30 feet. All the entire landscape dropped like 30 feet. So yeah, Rick, I fly into Bethel, and then from Bethel I fly out to, it's called Pilot Station, Alaska. But there's an area up here, it's called Earthquake Park, where you can actually go, and it gives, you know, some history of the quake and how, you know, a lot of the landscape dropped 30 feet, you know, completely changed the landscape of this area and all that. So I guess also during the Good Friday earthquake, I forget, I think it was a 9.1 is what it ended up measuring. Lower nines, 9.1, 9.3, something like that. But there's a phenomenon called earth liquefaction, where the earth basically becomes like liquid, and there were houses in different areas of Anchorage that literally just sank from the earth becoming liquefied, if you will, and just it was, yeah, some bad stuff. It's crazy. Pilot Station or Bethel, Rick? Pilot Station's nice. I've been there a couple times. It's I'll just say there's some villages in Alaska that are friendly, and then there's some that are not very friendly. And that whole area, St. Mary's, Pilot Station, those villages out there, every time I've been out there, they're just incredibly, yeah, Pilot Station. It is nice. It actually is. It's right on the water, the river. And they're always like incredibly nice when I'm out there, you know, to do stuff. Yeah, it's supposed to happen in California. That's why they keep saying part of California may just slide off into the ocean, you know. Yeah, Rick, out there, there's such a thick density of moose out there. Those they get to, each household there gets to harvest, I think, 3 moose per household, because there's such an abundance of moose, and that's primarily what they live on. But they're always inviting me to come out there and go moose hunting with them, because, you know, they have just like massive moose out there and stuff. So they better be nice to you. Yes. I think I told you guys the one story about in the wintertime, when the pilot dropped me off and I didn't have a ride. He was like, oh, he'll be here in a minute. So, and it was in the middle of winter, and it was cold. It was, I think, -10, and the the guy from the village that was supposed to pick me up apparently got drunk and passed out. So it just happened to be a village native coming by on his snow machine from hunting or something, trapping, and saw me and stopped and picked me up and brought me into town. So was very thankful that he did that, you know. And so now if I go anywhere, especially in the wintertime, the plane, I told the pilot, you're not taking off until my ride is here. So you might as well just keep the engine running and stay on the ground. So oh, I know, Rick. My daughters used to go to that every year and stuff. It's kind of like a big party, a bunch of young people do it and stuff. Well, everybody does it, you know, for the car launch, and then later that night it kind of turns into a party and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty cool to go watch. It's pretty fun. I know, Alice. I'll have to get. I'm gonna get video and stuff. Like I said, the airport is, I think, 2 miles from the village. And this winter when I flew in there, I think I saw probably within two miles at least 25 moose within the 2 miles driving back to the village from the airport. It was crazy. Louisiana Mud Life, what's going on? How are you? How's my home state doing down there? Yeah, I'm just going. Well, I'm supposed to come back tomorrow, Rick, but that's weather dependent. They've got a system moving in, so if I don't make it out tomorrow, chances are I won't get out until the weekend sometime, because I'm sure I'll be, you know, be stuck there because of weather or whatever. So, but I can go back there in the winter or in the fall if I want to and hunt and different stuff like that. So I appreciate that, Louisiana. Thank you. I'm about 5 minutes away from the airport, and then I'll be at my destination. So yeah, it's a work trip. They're having issues with communication in a bunch of areas of the village, so I'm going out to install wireless point-to-point systems to help with their communication. You got to come on by there, buddy. You just... I know, Alice, unfortunately, right? A lot of times, Rick, like we just had a crew that was in Yakutat doing a job, and they happened to be there on Juneteenth, and it was a government project, so of course, you know, our guys couldn't do any work on that day because it was a holiday. But so some of the locals took our guys out on their boats and they went halibut fishing and caught a bunch of halibut and stuff. And so, I mean, there's times when we have downtime where the villagers will offer to take us out fishing and doing different stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, that's a nice thing too when you go to a friendly village like that, Rick, is that you've always got, you know, people that live in the village that'll take you out on their boat, let you use their fishing rods and all kind of stuff, you know. So yeah, I know, Alice, I was pretty jealous. I was like, man, that would have been a nice one to be on, you know. So Hey, Bruce, take care, man. I'm glad you're feeling better on the road to recovery, man. Keep us updated how you're doing, brother. Still praying for you as always. Yeah, they're like I said, there's some villages that are really friendly, and then there's some that it just doesn't matter. You know, you're there to fix their stuff, and it doesn't matter. They just don't like outsiders, and they're just, you know, you can feel like the hate when you're there almost the whole time, and it's like, man, just get me out of here. Just want to get my job done, get out of here as quick as I can, you know. I've been in villages before where the housing that I was sleeping at night, I slept on the floor because I kept waiting for bullets to come whizzing through the house. I mean, there's some places that are really that unfriendly and that mean to outsiders. It's crazy. And a lot of times if you go to a village like that, usually you'll end up staying in the village safety, public safety officer's house, which is like the police, the village police. They'll host you in their house because, you know, the locals won't go shooting up the police house. So yeah, it's sad it's like that, you know. A lot of work vehicles out of town. What's up, Spider Pig? Yeah, it is, Rick. We're in our long days right now, so I got up at 3 something this morning. It was already light out, so sunrise, as we were driving in, the sunrise was at 4 something this morning. All right, let me I'll walk in with you guys if you want. Let me see if I can carry all my gear and walk with you guys. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to. Hey, Maria. I hope you have a fantastic effing day as well. I'm flying out this morning, so. What will be your warmest day and how long is it dark? About 4 hours of darkness, but it never really gets like dark. It gets like almost dusk, you know, and then the sun comes up again right now. Warmth, we had a couple days where it got like 70 degrees, but that's getting too hot for me, so, you know. Oh, dude, don't ever be sorry about the questions, man. Absolutely not. Knowledge is power, brother. You know what I mean? I respect people that ask a lot of questions. It shows that, you know, and people who are intrigued and ask questions show that it's a sign of intelligence. So have a great effing day, Maria, as well. I hope you have a great one. Thanks for stopping in and showing love. I appreciate it as always. It is, man. It really is, Rick. It's a place unlike anywhere else. And you know, I know that sounds pretty cliche, but it really is. It's still to this day and intrigues me. As long as I've been here, man, it just never ceases to intrigue or amaze me. There's always something new to learn or something. I'll walk with you guys as I'm babbling. How's it going, brother? All right. I don't know what all these people are doing here working today. It should just be us, right? Hey, Mary, have a good day, sweetheart. I appreciate you stopping in as always, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. My only comparison would be New Zealand. Okay. Duck D's, what's up? All right, let's see if we can carry this stuff here. I'm gonna set you guys down for a moment. I guess I shouldn't do that because YouTube's gonna hit me for the dark policy or whatever, so we'll do that. How's that? I think I got it figured out. I think I got it. This is what I got. Bag on this shoulder, my backpack on this, or my bag on that shoulder, and then I'll carry the Starlink. All right. Let me swap hands with the Starlink and this. Oops. All right. Let's walk into the airport, y'all. It is 5:43 here, and the flight leaves at 7. So hopefully there's not. Generally, there's not long lines at the TSA here. So good morning to you, Duck. How are you doing? And usually check-in, the first class line is pretty short, so I should get through there pretty quick. So I was doing something, working last night, scrolling through, and I saw Steven was on, and then I had a chance to sit down, and when I got back on, he wasn't on anymore. So, oh, Nisi's up. She's up. She's up and on the prowl. Yeah, that's the good thing about flying so much, like I do for work, is generally you get bumped up to first class regularly. So, because I have like a gazillion miles, so I am Duck. That's where I live. I'm flying to a remote part of Alaska today for work. So, but we're at the airport in Anchorage right now. So that's the railroad depot there. So when you come to the airport, you can actually take a train as well. Rode the back, yeah. Well, I normally just buy regular tickets, and because so I'm going to go ahead and sign off now so I don't lose you. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off now so I don't lose you guys, but appreciate you guys hanging out with me this morning. I should be able to do a live tonight or tomorrow in the village, so I'll be able to talk to you guys then. But thanks as always for the love, and we will catch you guys on the next go round. And as we always say, peace out. Peace out.